It is Allison Fletcher, the drunk astrologer. Don't want to tell you guys how many beers I am on right now. It's been a weird day. I started drinking at noon when a Porsche tried to run me off the road. Porsche. However you pronounce those things. I'm not rich enough to own one. I really don't care. It tried to run me off the road. That was at around noon. My day got weirder after that. My day included being touched by a snake in a supermarket. So I will be drinking beer for this video because I started drinking beer at noon, and beer before liquor, never been sicker, so I'm sticking to my beer. I'm not adding tequila to this mix. Seriously, I was touched by a snake. I was at the grocery store. I got hugged and the snake was around her neck and it touched me. I don't do snakes. Anyways, let's talk about the astrology and not go on a rant about me and my phobia of snakes. So I made notes to do this video, and apparently I was like super already drunk when I wrote the notes because my first note is get drunk. Already done that, did that, we're good. Anyways, okay, so those of you who follow me on Facebook, you will have kind of read a lot of my most recent posts. A lot of the energy recently, kind of going up, I think June 7th was the last major kind of aspect we were dealing with. All this energy has really been about kind of clearing out the old, purging what doesn't work, and using your creative and spiritual side to figure out use your creative and spiritual side to figure out what does work in your life. That's been kind of the running theme of the last couple weeks. And I really hope that you took this energy and you were able to kind of purge out the people, the things, and the ideas that don't work for you anymore. I was able to do it a little bit in my life. There are some old ideas that I have kind of gotten rid of. I've really focused on my spiritual side, my creative side. I've tried to look into new ways to use astrology, new ways to use cards in my life to kind of focus. I've actually been focusing inward a lot, doing a lot of meditation, a lot of kind of like spiritual type work. So yeah, this has been really, we're kind of through that time of purging and clearing. But I really wanted to talk about how important it is to use your creative and spiritual sides coming up to this new moon on June 13th. I think this is huge. I think this new moon is going to set your intention for the rest of the summer. Because I have some bad news. This summer is going to be hard. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weirder than my day was today. Yay. Seriously, So, some astrology stuff that's coming up. I haven't looked into it too deep. I know we have a Neptune retrograde. It's going to be hitting this summer. It's also going to be causing some pretty intense aspects, including being part of a grand trine, which will be interesting. We also have Mars going retrograde, and it's going to be making some very difficult aspects. We also have a total lunar eclipse. It was a tongue twister. It should not have been a tongue twister. Anyways, total lunar eclipse. So we have that coming up too. What does all that mean? It really means that shit's about to get weird and shit's about to get real. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a very difficult time, but it's also going to be a time that really pushes us to grow and transform. And I wanted to talk a little bit about growth and transformation, because that's actually been a theme that kept popping up to me today. Like I said, my day was really, really weird. And my day included a lot of being forced to reflect back on who I was 2-3 years ago. And to realize, it really kind of put into perspective how far I've come in 2 and 3 years. I have gone through huge transformations in my life. It included losing over 40 pounds. It included kind of going through some pretty intense financial things that are still clearing up. It included having a lot of loss in my life, losing a lot of friends, losing a lot, and I transformed from all of that. I became a completely different person than who I was 3 years ago, and this week really reminded me of that, and it was hard. This summer is going to be hard. But I really think at the end of it, we are all going to be different people, and hopefully we're going to be better people. The other thing I wanted to talk about, transformation. It's going to be hard. It's also really going to be uncomfortable. This past week, I've been really focusing on the spiritual side of everything, and I have actually gone through some pretty intense growth when it comes to my spirituality and how I view things and how all that works in my head. That probably didn't make any sense. That made sense to me. But anyways, huge growth. The other thing I had happen this week is I had more panic attacks this week than I've had in a while. And it was I just had to remind myself, this is happening because you're growing. You're becoming this better person. You're becoming this stronger person, this more confident person, honestly. But transformation is uncomfortable. Now, why am I talking about this transformation, this growth, this hard stuff that's going to come up? Because this new moon is our opportunity to set the intention for this transformation. This new moon is when you can sit down and look deep inside yourself. I hope you kind of pull your creative and your spiritual side along with you while you look at yourself, because this is what you've been working on the past couple weeks. But this is the time where you look inside yourself and you set your new goals, your new projects, your new intentions. You figure out what you want, and you need to sit down and focus on that's what you want. And this new moon is going to be the best time to do that. Because after this new moon, things are going to get rough, things are going to get hard. You're not going to be able to say halfway through, oh, never mind, I don't want to do this, I want to try to do something else. It's not going to work out for you. It's not going to be it's just not going to work out the same way that if you sit down right now or during this new moon on June 13th, if you sit down and you say what you want to do and you figure out what that is and you start moving that way, I really think you're going to be better off. I greatly recommend during the new moon sitting down. If you like to light candles, do that. If you like to light incense, do that. If you want to work with your cards, if you want to work with crystals, whatever you do, I recommend sitting down, I recommend meditating, and I recommend focusing and figuring out what your intention is and setting that intention. That's what you have to do it. You just have to set that intention. So I'm just checking my notes, making sure I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I'm not sure how accurate they are. I mean, they started with get drunk. Who knows? Anyways, I hope this video and all my other videos and my posts on Facebook are helpful. If not, I hope they're fun. whatever you want to do. If you want to have fun with these and make fun of me or laugh at me, I'm fine with that. If you are learning something from me, I'm glad. I hope we all learn together. I hope to continue to make these videos. I don't see what would stop me, but I really hope I continue making these videos. They are a ton of fun to me. And the posts, I love doing my posts on Facebook. So if you haven't already, follow me on, or like me and follow me on Facebook. I do weekly drink recommendations based off of the astrology. I hope to start doing some more. That's life. I hope to start doing some more. Feel free to, or please like and subscribe me on YouTube. YouTube, they work off of views and subscribers. So the more I get, the happier YouTube is with me, type of deal. YouTube's happy with me. Good things can come my way. If you don't want to, that's fine. Whatever. Anyways, you can like and subscribe. I will be doing more videos. Yeah. So, again, I am Allison Fletcher. I am the Drunk Astrologer. I will see y'all later.